Hi guys, so in this video we will see how we can use our animations that require animated objects, for instance like cycling. So for cycling we will need an animated bicycle. In this case, when you are using the pre-made animations, you will also in the scene designer find that animated object that corresponds to that animation. So let's have a look at this quickly. Let's first add our animation, go to the character animation suite, effect controls, and select the character animation suite effect from here. Now let's find the cycling animation. I'm going to use the cycling fast animation here. Go to start, double click on that, hit U on your keyboard so that you can see the keyframes. Then the next part is the loop. Go to the end keyframe and double click on the loop, and in the end let's make the end right over there. Now if we go back to the project, if we find cycling, so bicycle actually I think, we should find bicycle racing in here, and we have the same kind of hierarchy: bicycle racing start, bicycle racing loop, and bicycle racing end. So, and we're just going to bring that object in here. So put that under character parts in here, and you can see that bicycle right over there. And I'm going to scale that down. I think around 50 would be good. Let's see, and place that right over there. Perfect. That's about it. I think that's quite good. And now what I need to do is I want the bicycle to actually be behind the first leg in here so that it looks correct. So that's the right leg, so I'm going to place it right above the torso. Most of the times if you use that torso as a reference, that would be good, even just behind it like that. One issue that I am seeing is that the character rotation is facing us, and I would prefer that it is kind of looking forward. So of course the head is always looking at us at this point, but we will see how we can rotate that in a separate video dedicated just for the head as well. So let's go to the character animation suite, and for the body rotation we're simply going to rotate that like that. Perfect, and now it is facing this direction, as you can see. And in this case I think the bicycle needs to be slightly smaller, so I think 48 would be better, even a 47 maybe. Let's add the next animation. So bicycle racing, I'm going to add the bicycle loop now. You don't need to rearrange it all over again. To skip that step, what you need to do is you're going to duplicate this layer, so edit and duplicate, and then you're going to simply drag this layer, the bicycle racing loop, hold Alt on your keyboard. So while holding Alt on your keyboard, just drag and drop over that layer, and then fill that in, and you will see it takes its settings immediately. And then in the last part we have the end, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to Ctrl D on my keyboard to duplicate that, and at the end hold Alt on your keyboard and drag and drop right over it. And now we can see the bicycle in there. Now this bicycle has its own like moving shadow, so in this case I'm going to just hide the shadow of the character in here. And let's see how this looks. And of course make sure that these are aligned. Just one thing to check is if we hit U on our keyboard, that these are aligned with your animations that you have imported earlier. So this was the start of the animation in here, so make sure that the start of that is aligned with that, and that you use the corresponding animations. So in this case I'm using the loop, since this part is the loop, etc. So let's see how this looks, and there it is. So you can see the bicycle now interacting with the monkey in this case.